Okay, let's see if I can remember how to do this. I've been MIA for 2 weeks here. Hello, bonjour. My name is Denise Willerton. I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator in East St. Paul, Manitoba, Canada. I want to welcome you here to my little studio. If you could see my table, it's really bad. But anyway, we've got this one little area that looks super tidy-ish. And let's get going. Wendy, welcome. Welcome, welcome. Nice to see your name pop up, my dear. How do I do this? Okay, let's change the view. And there we go. So I've got three lovely ladies. Let's get them in focus here. Who have shared. Oh, and Wendy, we need to get together. Like, even if it's just kind of like a swap thing that we did the other time. I've got your card shares from the gathering that we had just before I left, and yeah, and I could give you your stack, and you give me my stack, and I'll get that distributed for you. Anyway, let's get to why we are here today. So for the great, I will put your name down. Thank you, Wendy. I thought somebody else was popping in. So let me, pardon me. I have a wee bit of a cold. Here's the strange thing. I caught this cold. I was kind of doing this dry fake cough just before we left for our trip. And by Wednesday, and I've never felt sick. Like, I still don't feel sick, but you can probably hear that I'm congested. And every now and then I go into this kind of fake dry cough. Sounds like I'm going to die. So I've got my Ricolas waiting in case that happens, because when I talk, that seems to be when it happens. Hi, Judy. Thank you for sharing. And so anyway, that's just the crazy thing. I do not feel sick, but I definitely have a cold. So it was like that on our trip, and I never missed a beat because it didn't take me out or anything, but I'm definitely congested and coffee every now and then. So February tutorial. I can't believe it's the 20th of February already. March is almost here. Like, that's crazy. But for the February tutorial, did I say that right? February, Valentine's month, we have 37 tutorials from Stampin' Up! Demonstrators from around the world. Those are just all little sneak peeks. Kathy, welcome here. And I've got your name down right there. So if you are interested in this, when you place a $65 order with me, and there is a host code, oh boy, I don't know if I think that's an old host code, and it is. Okay. So if you are interested in placing an order with me, I will get the host code off to you. Okay. So $65 will get you this bundle. If you are not in Canada, or you don't want to place a $65, but you're interested in a 37 tutorial bundle, pardon me, send me $25 via e-transfer to DeniseWillerton@gmail.com. And then post in there February 2025, and I will get that off to you. So here is my email address, and there is my email address if you have any questions, if you want to join a class, if you want me to do a virtual class, I'm open to that as well. So just let me know and we can get that started. Okay. Let me just, and I can't remember if I've done this. This one I know I didn't do. I got this from my lovely friend Tina, and I love it. It's just simply a one-layered card. This is dimensional, but I love the beauty and the simplicity of it. It's just, yeah, right, Wendy? February 20th, what? So thank you, Tina, for that. And I don't remember if I showed off some of my Christmas cards that I got. This, you know what? I don't know where this die cut came from, but it is absolutely fabulous. And this beautiful fun fold came from my friend Lucy. Somehow I think I've gone through this already. Something is sticking. Ooh, something fell off here. But anyway, I love this fun fold. And here is a beautiful card from my friend Karen. And she just did a little cutout here. Oh, I should have reminded her that I was live. You know what? Let me remind her because she wants to be here. And I'm sorry. I should have done this sooner. Karen. I hope it sends. Anyway, let's get back to this. This is another beautiful, it looks like a fun fold, but it's not. But I love how this is cut out. And then on the inside, this little extra little piece, which is the other side of that, was placed on the inside, which is absolutely fabulous. I don't know if you saw the comment up above. Debbie said, "Hi girls, I'm going to the beach." So I'm like, yeah, I'd be going to the beach too. May your season sparkle. This came from Gail Niche. So Gail, thank you for that. And this beautiful card came from Kathy. So thank you for that. That's a fun fold class that I taught, and she came home and she redid that. I love it. It's beautiful. This is actually a kit, and I should have grabbed the envelope. It's just a beautiful kit, and that was from, yeah, that was from Rita. So this is one of our kits, and this beautiful card came from Donna, who is away at the moment, but I love it. I love all the details and the embossing. I love this embossing set. This came from Carol. Now, Carol was on my live just before I left, and she said, "Denise, did you get my card?" Because of the postal strike. So Carol is down south. I want to say she's in Connecticut, but I'm probably wrong. Sorry about that, Carol. But this came from my beautiful friend Carol, and I love how she used the white gel pen just to kind of highlight a little bit. It's stunning. And this beautiful card, this is that vellum. That came from my lovely friend Kathy. Thank you, Kathy. And she's here. It's absolutely beautiful. I love it. And she made me a box to go with it. This is not Stampin' Up. This looks like a handmade card, but look at this. It is not a handmade card, but it looks like a handmade card. It's kind of cool. So that's just a really cool idea what you could do with some of our dies. And yeah, this is where we were. This was Atlantis. This is incredible. Like, what a beautiful place. So our hotel was down here, and there was a shuttle every morning that took us anywhere we wanted to go in the park. It was so fun. Water slides, lazy river, but it wasn't so lazy. We called it the crazy river because it wasn't such a lazy river, but it was still wonderful. And so again, in that, I have a cold, but I'm not down and out because I don't feel sick. Let's get to the card. I used some celebration stuff. So I used the Starstruck. So I started with that, and with the magic of TV, boom, there it is. So there's the Starstruck. Now you can, if you wanted, you could take a blending brush and just give this a little bit of depth. And you know what? Maybe totally a last minute thought here. maybe I'll do that just to change this card up a smidge. Let's grab this one. And hi, Cheryl. I don't know why you're having a hard time finding me, but I'm glad you're here. And thank you for sharing. You didn't miss a lot. I was just showing off cards. Let's grab, I want to keep this really muted. So we're going to grab Smoky Slate, okay? And yes, you did share. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Let me put your name down. There we go. So Cheryl, you're down. We're going to, yeah, I just want to go really light. So because this is embossed, see how that's kind of waking up the pattern. And I'm just going to do kind of opposite corners. And again, I'm going to keep it fairly light. So let's just do that. Okay, so that's all I'm going to do with that. So that was Smoky Slate. I love the camaraderie and the hellos and all of this that is going on. I love it. It's some people think it's like totally weird, but you can actually build a community virtually. You can. This is happening right now before our eyes. So there's our little embossed panel. And again, this is one of the celebration items. So if you place a $75 order, you can get that for free. We're going to pop that just onto a standard A2 card base, okay? Let's get that down here. Oh, we had such a fabulous time, you girls. It was so fun. And Angela's family is so fun to travel with. It's go, go, go. It was not, oh, thanks, Connie. Thank you for being here. It was not, and this is not a bad thing. I just don't know how else to say it. It was not a restful vacation, but it was so full and it was so beautiful and it was go, go, go. And it was over the top. It was over the top. Okay, so if you saw my my YouTube thumbnail, it talked about HVAC tape. So that's what this actually is. This is HVAC tape that that you would use. You would remove the backing because it's actually tape. So you would just splay that apart. And of course, it's no, there it is right there. So you would just take that apart and you would wrap your ducting in your house with it, okay? And I love this stuff, and I've used it before, and we're going to use it today, okay? So with the magic of TV, so this is about 6 inches tall, okay? So I cut my HVAC tape 6 inches tall, and there's the width. And here is just a little piece that is left over from the actual card that I created that I haven't showed you, but if you really want me to, I can. But I just thought I would go for it. So I ran that through. I cut 6 inches of my HVAC tape. I ran it through the embossing folder. And I cut 2 and I ran them through at the same time. So I could go ahead and do this card. But I don't need this 6 inches long. So half of that is 3, but I want a little more than 3. So I'm going to cut this at 3 1/4. Okay. And then I want to actually frame that with basic black. So here I've got 2 pieces. They have tape on the back. I'm going to use them for another card. Let's see what I've got here. Is that long enough? That'll work. Okay. So this is 3 1/4 inches tall. Let's cut our basic black about 3 3 3/8. I think I'm tracking. It's been a while. It's been a while. Yeah, that's going to fit. And so we are about, well, we're 1 and not quite 2 inches. So we're going to cut this 2 and, where do I want to cut this? You know what? Let's go 2 1/8. So there's tiny pieces of scrap. I just want to do a dry fit, and I'm going to cut a little bit. I'm going to go 2 1/16. It's really shiny. It's really shiny. And I don't know what a roll cost. So this is 2 1/16 inches wide. I'm not sure what a roll costs because this was just kicking around the house. But I'm sure it's quite economical if you can handle working with small pieces because you're not getting a full sheet. So here is, I might need to use my take your pick tool, which is right there. And I think I need to bring that up so I can see what I'm doing. Okay, we probably walked, pretty sure we did 20,000 steps every day, if not more. It was, oh, girls, it was so rich. And of course, I can't get this apart. Maybe I just need to use my fingers. And I have a little bit of a tan line, but I'm sure it's going to be gone away. And yes, Kathy, you can just use silver cardstock. Absolutely. Absolutely. And then with that, you can cut that any size you wanted. But I just had this kicking around and I wanted to use something that's in the house. Oh, come on. Oh, I had it. There it is. Okay. So here's the tape. Okay. So this is what I like to do. I like to pull back part of it and fold it. And now none of this has the adhesive exposed. So when I do my dry fit, it's easier to know if I'm square or not. Okay, so now that side is tacked down. Okay, and so then I'm just going to start at the top and I'm just going to bring that right down. So there, that is down. Okay, so that is the backing. And we're going to put this on kind of kitty corner on purpose. This messes with some people. Are you a everything has to be straight? Or you know what? My other one is kitty corner. Do you want to see the card? And then let me know, do you want this straight or do you want it kind of offset a little bit? Let me know what you want me to do with that. Maybe I should do it straight because the other one is offset. And then whoever wins, then they have a decision to make. I think I'm going to do that. Offset, really? Okay. But if I already have an offset one, Connie, what do you think if I do this one straight? Let me know. I am shocked. Connie, I thought you would be like, no, everything needs to be square. Okay. I'm getting to know you, my friend. Sorry, I just needed a little sip of coffee. That is very surprising. Okay, let's get these names out of the way. Do one straight and another straight. Okay, Connie, sorry, the other one is offset, and I will show you when I'm done, unless you girls really want to see it now. So we're just going to put a little bit of adhesive on that. And now that I've got my cap off, let's just sit that down. So let's do this one straight, but I'm not going in the middle, okay? So on purpose, I'm going to stay to the side, okay? Connie, that is too funny. That, I don't know why that really messed with me. Okay, through the magic of TV, I did a whole bunch of things. Now, one of the cards that that Connie actually gifted me while it was for a card share was Flowers of Beauty's dies, okay? Now, in these dies, you get, I don't know how many pieces are in here. I haven't really counted them, but you get all of these. But I love this because you just get a whole row of flowers, okay? So you can make a bouquet. I love juxtaposition. Connie, what does that mean? Does that mean offset? Just, how do you say that? Juxtaposition. I don't know how to say it. Okay, I digress. Here is what I did. Here is silver foil. This is not the HVAC tape. Okay, so I cut 2 rounds of this. Well, not twice. I cut it once with all of these dies. And here are all those flowers, okay, cut with the silver foil. Then, remember when I did that live where I used packing tape? So this is just, oh, and of course my packing tape is not here, it's over there. So I put a strip of packing tape down, okay? I turn it over, I gave it a really good massage, and with the packing tape, that's why this is shiny, I cut out a whole whack of black, okay? And so these have packing tape on them. You can see the shine. And then I did the same thing with white, okay? So here's my packing tape, and I just did a whole strip on there, turned it over, gave it a really good burnish, and then I cut out. So now I'm ready to create a bouquet, if that's what I wanted to do. I love these dies too, Connie. So fun. They are a must. They are a must. Okay. Then I also took the beautiful butterflies, okay, the beautiful butterflies dies, and so I don't do the magnetic sheets anymore. I stopped doing it. I started to at first, and then it was like, you know what? Here's an expense that I don't need to do. And so I don't. And so I cut out some black cardstock using this one. Then using this one, I did silver foil. So you could also use the HVAC tape, but I didn't. This is just silver foil. Okay, and then I also did, oh no, did I lose them? I took the, what is this called? The thorax. I cut a silver foil thorax, and there's another silver. Where's my black? Is it hiding? Because I did cut black as well. Here is a black thorax that's already attached. Oh, you know what? Maybe I just didn't do it right away. So this silver one can go down here like so, if that's what we decide to do. So that's the thorax of the butterfly. And I just want to show you how here's where I die cut the thorax on the silver, and here's where I did it with the black packing tape method. Okay, so that's how I got that. Now let's build this up. I also cut out on this one here, I used Versamark. Okay, so this would go on here like so. This other thorax can go right on here. Doesn't that turn out so cute? Okay, let's adhere that. I don't know if I'm putting it on the card yet, but let's just get that together. Okay, we're going to put just a dot on this dude. Have I lost you? We walked to the beach one day, and there was this, and it's definitely not about me, but for sure. But this one bohemian dude said, what was it that he called me? I can't remember what he called me, but anyway, he addressed me and said, "Would you take me home?" And I said, I don't think you want to come where my home is. And he said, "Why not?" I said, "Because it's super cold." And he said, "I'll adjust." And I'm like, and then I just kept walking. I'm like, yeah, have a nice day. So we've got that guy, Versamark, silver embossing powder, and then the silver thorax. This one was the die cut one. We're going to put just a dot of glue on there, and let's put that down on our, what is that right there? Just a little piece of schmutz. Let's put that down right here. Our room was so beautiful. It was so beautiful. So Ange and Kevin had a large suite. Now I want to kind of roll this a little bit because I don't want my butterfly flat. I like to take something round rather than using my fingers, just so that I don't get a crease. In my cardstock. Okay, so now that's a little bit rounded. And let's put just a little. You don't want a lot. It's not pretty when you have glue that has oozed out over foil. It just does not come off nicely. So we're going to set that aside and let that dry. So now he's got his body on there. And let's do the, I've already done that one. Okay, so now I've got those 3 butterflies to work with, but I also have this one, which is stamped and then die cut with this. Okay, so here's what I'm thinking. We're going to put one down here, and then I don't know which of these butterflies up in this corner, but that's what I'm thinking that we want to do. So this is butterfly number 1. So this is heat set with embossing powder. This one is the silver die cut. And then this one is the other die cut with the black body. And there's the cough. Excuse me. And I'm not going to make you endure that. So we're just going to get a Ricola going right away. So I'm going to put this one down here because I know I want that in that corner. So 1, 2, or 3 in this corner. Let me know. pardon me. I am so out of it with this cough. I'm so done. And the crazy thing is, I probably sound like I'm super, super sick, and I'm not. Like, I don't feel sick at all. It's crazy. So that is going to go kind of at a little bit of an angle. Okay, 3. So we've got 2 people saying 3. So that's going to go up here. And I think I'm going to do it that way. And I'm going to put mini dimensionals just down the middle. Okay. Just so that if those wings want to kind of stay open a little bit. So I'm sorry, I'm just going to put 2. And let's put that one this way. And now let's build a little cluster of flowers. Okay. So we've got the big ones, and then we also have the small ones. So I can do a black on silver. I can do a white, or a black on white, I guess is what you would say for that. And a silver on black. And then if I would just keep these a little bit separated. I like to work in 3s. I think we all do. We're going to, I'm going to use actually glue dots. Easiest way. So when I pick these up, I want to make sure that I'm on the right side. So here is that shiny. So that's the packing tape. So I'm just going to pick up a glue dot, and we're going to put that down over the larger silver. Grab a silver one. And we are going to put a punch of color in here. With our embellishments. So there is a silver on black. These flowers are so cute. I don't know if you can see how sweet they really are. And then we're going to do this black on white, and they're all covered in packing tape. So it is a shiny card, like Judy said. And then Cheryl said, I like shiny. And I'm like, yep, I know that about Cheryl. Cheryl is the bling girl. Okay, let's put dimensionals. Well, let's put dimensionals on 1. Let's start with 1. I'm still super tired. Like, I'm exhausted from our trip, but it was the best. So we're going to put that one down there. I can tuck that. Let's see here. Something like that. I think that's cute. I'll put a dimensional behind this one, and maybe the other one we're just going to put a little glue dot. So let's tuck that over just a smidge. Let's put a glue dot on that one. So we've got this little cluster happening here. Now we want a sentiment. So we're going to grab our beautiful butterflies. The other one, let me show you, okay? Yeah, Cheryl Bling Peters. So here is the first one that I did. So I did not brush the corners. I kept it all clean, but it's still juxtaposition. I'm not sure how to say that, but thank you, Cheryl, or thank you, Connie, for a new word. Black and silver is stunning, and you are right. It really is. And so for these flowers, I actually used the adhesive back dappled dots, okay? So I'm thinking for the other one, we could maybe use a different color, okay? So I'm going to leave that decision with you if I should stick with the pink or there you go. It's not expensive, is it? And you'll have that if you keep it away from your husband. You'll have it for a long time. So let me know what color you want. This looks like it doesn't give you the colors on the back, but it looks like almost pebbled path, but a light version of pebbled path, or maybe crumb cake, but they're really, really sweet. Okay. And thank you for that. Okay. So I did happy birthday. So what should I do with this one? Here are the sentiments that we have. Time to celebrate. In case you need me, I'm here. Hello. Happy birthday. So thankful. Or for you. Okay. So let me know what sentiment you think we should do on that. And I'm going to get this kind of tucked away a little bit before I start losing pieces. I love these flowers. Pink. Okay, we will do another pink one. We will. So let me put pink flowers on that while I'm waiting. Okay, we've got celebrate. Time to celebrate. Okay. That would look very cute, actually, Connie. So we're going to do pink flowers and time to celebrate. And I almost should have not put my flowers down first so that I could decide where I wanted my sentiment. So here's the little pink dots going on those flowers. So cute. So we've got 2 with pink flowers, which is so fine. So fine. And again, those are the adhesive back dappled dots. Okay. Time to celebrate. Ooh, and I have not inked that up. How cute is that going to be? And I don't think this is going to fit in the frames that comes with the beautiful butterflies, but I'm going to fussy cut it. So for now, let's get that inked up. I'm going to take the happy birthday off. I made a really bad mistake several videos ago, and I have to go through my stamp sets because I didn't put peace and joy. I didn't put that one away right away, and I don't remember what set it belongs to. So time to celebrate. I want to make sure that that's clean. We're going to grab a nice, perfect chunk of basic black, our embossing buddy. And our Versamark. It's dirty, but you know what? It still works. Don't let things like that scare you. Okay, let's get that nicely inked. I'm not smashing in there, but I'm definitely tapping into it. And then let's just go straight down. I think I did okay. And then let's get some silver. So this is in the metallics, and it's 15555. So when you order this, silver, but wait, you also get gold. But wait, you also get copper. That looks really good. Okay, let's put the lid on that before something happens. Tweeze that up. And I love watching this melt. So here we go. I hope this isn't going to be like crazy loud. Whoa, my butterflies are flying away. So do they kind of mute out the sound when I do this? Like, does it, or is this really, really loud and annoying? See how it's starting to melt? Where it's shiny here, it's melting, and where it's dull, it's not. So let me know if you can hear me perfectly. So I wonder if there's this automatic kind of mute thing for background noise or something. So there's our time to celebrate. And then let's just fussy cut around there. Okay, so fussy cutting 101. You turn the paper. Whenever you want to turn the corner, you turn the paper and turn. So I'm just trying to follow along with the font. And so down here, there's lots of turning. Let's just come in a little bit and then turn. I am going to the University of Manitoba tonight because our grandson is, oh no, it's not the University of Manitoba. I'm going to the convention center. Whoops, sorry about that. Our grandson is, I'm going to just cut that off because it's in the way, but I'm going to keep turning. Our grandson is playing a piece along with the MBCI band. He's incredibly gifted, and there are actually some local composers with the help of his band teacher here at school who are actually scouting him out because he's so gifted. So there is our, not your forte with yours. Connie, that's why I'm here, so that I can fussy cut for you when you come. So yeah, it's quite exciting. We got, when we were driving to the airport, we got a message from his band teacher with just this great big long, hey, Isaac, this is what's going on. And there are two local, I don't know what you call them, composers, I guess, in Winnipeg that Mr. Clausen has actually sent some of the pieces that Isaac wrote. And so then Mr. Clausen put this message thread together. And ooh, that might be a little bit, I'm gonna cut a narrow one there because I don't want that little tail to kind of cave in, and I don't want my dimensional sticking out. So while we were driving to the airport in Orlando, because our flight was canceled. Okay. That's why I got home later than anticipated. We were supposed to fly out from the Bahamas to Toronto, and then they shut down the airport in Toronto because they had this inclement weather, like it was just terrible. And then the next day was when that accident happened at the Toronto airport. Let's find a skinny one. This one looks like it might be skinny enough. Just. So yeah, so then, oh, black dimensionals. Connie, oh, I always forget about black dimensionals, and I have them. Ah, okay, we got enough dimensionals on here. I always forget about black dimensionals. Yikes. I need to be looking up a little bit more often. So anyway, the WestJet rerouted us. Well, this is what they gave us. So they were like, we have a flight for the 7 of you, and we can go from the Bahamas, which is where we were leaving, and we will send you to Chicago, then Nashville, then Vancouver, then Winnipeg. And it's like, what? So that's like, what, 16 hours in an airplane? And in the meantime, Angela and Kevin are just amazing people to travel with. Kevin found a flight. Let's get that straight-ish. Kevin found a flight out of the Bahamas to Orlando with a 2-night stay over, and then a direct flight to Winnipeg, which is what we did. So while we were in Orlando, of course, you're not going to just sit there and do nothing. We went go-karting, and then because we got there in the afternoon, so we went go-karting. Angela and I did a little bit of grocery shopping, so we had fresh fruit and stuff like that to eat in our hotel room. And then the next day we got up early, had our breakfast in the hotel, and then jumped in an Uber that took, or no, I can't remember what it was, but anyway, it was either an Uber or a taxi cab or something. And we went to the Kennedy Space Center and spent the whole day there. It was amazing. It was so incredible. So that's what we did. And then we flew home. So rather than being in an airplane forever, that's what we did. So here's our juxtaposition. Thank you, Connie, for the new word. And here is our straight panel. Okay. So for those that shared, and if you did share and I don't call out your name, please let me know. Now I know that Regina is not here. She's my friend from Germany. And all these little flowers, these little guys here, I'm not throwing them away. I'm going to keep them because I'm going to use them. Pardon me. So let's just put this here. And again, if I don't call out your name and you shared, please let me know. So Cheryl, thank you for sharing. Judy, thank you for sharing and for joining me here today too. Wendy, thank you. Don't forget to give me a thumbs up. It really helps, apparently. Oh, Wendy, thank you. Regina, thank you for sharing. Sorry that we missed you. Lucy is away, but she still shared. So thank you for sharing. And Kathy was here. I don't know if she had to slip back to work. So thank you for sharing. And I don't know if anyone else shared. Connie, you shared. I'm sorry. Connie, thank you for sharing. And let me add your name into our little bucket. And Wendy, thank you for the whole thumbs up thing here. And I will, I'll get a hold of you after this, Wendy, and we will figure out a good time to meet and where, or we could just go right back to our current location because that seemed to work really well. So give these a little bit of a stir so I don't see. Girls, it was so fun to hang out with you. I missed you. It's so nice to be back. I have one name. And the winner is Judy. So Judy, do you want my new word, the juxtaposition, or do you want straight? So let me show you a little closer. So here's the straight one, and it's the time to celebrate with a little bit of sooted corners, but I did it very gently. And then this one is a happy birthday card. Okay. So Judy, you let me know which card you want, and I'm going to get that in the mail today to you so that you can get that in your hot little hands. Yeah, okay, Wendy, that works out really well. We will figure that out. I don't think I'm going out anywhere today. I just have way too much to do here to catch up with having just gotten home. Straight, please. Okay, Judy, this one is going your way, and I have a birthday card in my stash. So thank you and congratulations, Judy. Yeah, thank you for joining me today. I hope you have a great rest of your day. Have a blessed weekend. I normally go live on Thursday evenings to cover up our album, but because I am going to the convention center to watch my grandson play in the band, I will do a live tomorrow morning at I believe 10 a.m. and we will cover that 8x8 album a little bit, okay? So rather than tonight, come and join me tomorrow morning. We will work on our album together. And thank you so much, Wendy. It's so nice to be home. It was wonderful to be away, but it's so nice to be home. So we will see you hopefully tomorrow morning, likely 10 a.m. Okay? We'll talk to you later. Have a blessed evening. Bye now.